Today, how much is my slab collection worth? Part 7. Stick around.
DJ Links is in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And today, how much is my slab collection worth? Part 7. If you watched every part so far, thank you. I appreciate you. And if it's your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for doing that as well. Make sure you go back and check out parts 1 through 6 to see some of my slab collection. We're a little bit past the halfway point. I think we were past the halfway point with part 6, and we're just gonna dive right into it. More slabs. I'll tell you the value and give you some stories behind those slabs in my collection. So the first one we're gonna start off with is Hulk number 3 from 2022, the Donny Cates run, which is the worst Hulk run in history. And this is in CGC 9.8 white pages. Why did I get this if I hate the Donny Cates Hulk run, you ask? This is a fire cover. Variant cover by Jim Chung. It is absolutely dope. They put out a bunch of these. I remember picking up this one, the Shang-Chi one, and then the Eternals number 9, which has the Thanos cover in the same style by Jim Chung. And it is just a dope piece of art. This is not worth much, and I know that. This is worth 25 bucks. The next book that we have up, and this is gonna be Incredible Hulk heavy, by the way. As you can tell, I'm in like the H and the I's, because I've been trying to go alphabetical order. This right here, Incredible Hulk Future Imperfect number 1 from 1993. Oh, this is so cool right here. And an embossed cover, which is dope. CGC 9.8 white pages, and the story behind this is the first appearance of Maestro, which is the evil future Hulk. And Maestro is just a dope ass character. If you haven't read the current, I think it was like a 15 issues with 3 separate arcs of Maestro, how he came to be, check that out. It is dope. Maestro is a dope character. I would pray one day we get an evil Hulk, a Maestro on the screen in the MCU. But yeah, I really dig this. Not overly expensive or anything like that. This one comes in at $102.33. Next up, we have one of my favorite Thanos covers of all time. This is Infinity Gauntlet number 4, CGC 9.8 white pages, an absolutely fantastic George Perez cover, one of my favorites ever. It's no secret that I'm a giant fan of the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. That's what really got me into comic books, that grand storytelling incorporating a bunch of characters, and I absolutely love that entire series. This is number 4. I got this because it's one of my favorite covers, and I absolutely love it. I have this one, and then I have part 1, but that's gonna come in a later video because it's on the shelf up there. And this is worth 84 bucks. Next up, keeping up with the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War type stuff, we have the Infinity War number 1. Gorgeous gatefold cover. One of my favorite covers. Like with this book, as a kid, I used to just like open it up and just stare at it. Stare at all the characters just chilling there, posing. Infinity War number 1 from 1992, June of 1992, CGC 9.8 white pages. This is one of the few yellow labels I have. The majority of my collection are universal. I do have yellow labels. I think in totality I maybe have 15 or less yellow labels. This is one of them, and this one is signed by Al Milgram and Jim Starlin. I actually bought this already signed, and it's just dope, man. Again, not a high value book at all, but it's something that hits me in the nostalgia feels. I love the Infinity War stuff, and this is valued at 100 bucks. This book right here, when I was looking up the price for this one, a tear rolled down my cheek because I remember what I paid for it, and now with the market resetting, it's worth a fraction of what I paid, but that's okay. Incredible Hulk annual number 1 from 1968. Classic cover. Extra classic cover. Super classic cover. One of the best Incredible Hulk covers of all time, done by the great Jim Steranko, who is an absolute legend. Doesn't like taking pictures at cons though. He will yell at you, and his people will kind of put their hands up, and then you gotta like smack their hands away, like don't touch my fucking camera. That actually happened, by the way. Like I said, classic cover, one of the best covers probably done ever in Marvel history. This is in a CGC 7.0 off-white, the white pages. I picked this up at Eternal Con, which is a con that happens on Long Island here in New York. I saw it, I offered the guy something, and he was like, yeah, sure. This, as it stands today, $326.52. Next up, and this book has a special place in my heart, this was actually an A-okay. I remember when I first mentioned that I wanted to start collecting the Incredible Hulk Volume 2, Spidey's Powdered Tumblers, Jose Gonzalez reached out to me and said, hey, I like to A-okay you some books. I had no idea that this dude was gonna A-okay me half of what I needed of the entire run, which is absolutely insane. So Jose, if you're watching, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Along with those books, he included this slab, and I did get it reholdered because it was in the older slab and I wanted to get it updated. So I'm just gonna read this and then I'll show it. This is Incredible Hulk number 311, signed by Mike Mignola, and it's a double cover, which is absolutely fantastic, in a 9.0 white pages. Again, not a high price book, Incredible Hulk 311, but when you add to the fact that it's a newsstand edition, it's a double cover, and it's signed, it's something of an anomaly of a book, and this was an A-okay from Spidey's Powdered Tumblers. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. This book, it was hard for me to assign a value to it. Cover price obviously didn't have like the proper value because of the double cover and stuff like that. I tried to look it up, I couldn't. So I'm assigning a value of $100 to this book. Next up, we're gonna keep that Incredible Hulk train rolling, and this is Incredible Hulk 449 from 1997. The first appearance of the Thunderbolts. And this is just a dope cover. I was gonna get this regardless because I needed to complete my Incredible Hulk run. And this is one of the pricier books at the time because when I set out to complete that Hulk run, they had just announced the Thunderbolts movie and I was like, damn it. Needless to say, Nick's Kicks and Comics, who puts out fantastic mystery boxes. He has some mystery boxes for sale right now. Check out all the videos on YouTube opening those up and make up your own mind. And if you like what you see, go and purchase one from him. He has them at various price points. I have bought a mystery box from him earlier on, and this was actually in that mystery box. And I was just like, what? I was super happy because I needed it for the Hulk run. Now, the value of this book, $112.84. Speaking of Nick's Kicks and Comics, so when I opened up that mystery box that I got this Hulk 449 out of, I love that box so much. I went back and double dipped. I was just like, hey, Nick, do you have any more of those boxes? And he did, and I got a mystery box, and I got this out of the mystery box. And this is super, super dope. So this is Hulk number 1 from 2008. CGC 9.6 white pages. This is the first appearance of the Red Hulk, General Thunderbolt Ross as the Red Hulk, which is super, super dope. Jeff Loeb's story, Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vine's cover and art. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of Ed McGuinness's art, especially on his Hulk stuff. I am collecting this run as well, but I'm not actively seeking it and trying to grab everything. If I see something for $1 here or there, because a lot of the stuff, you know, are dollar books, I'll pick it up. But yeah, again, first appearance of the Red Hulk. We have an Iron Man, Doc Samson, She-Hulk, and Winter Guard appearance from 2008, and the value on this bad boy, $130.69. I should have kind of spaced this out more because there's a lot of Hulk in this pile. And here we have another one, Incredible Hulk 271 from 1982. CGC 9.4 white pages. This is the first comic book appearance of Rocket Raccoon. I believe he made his first appearance in one of those preview books or something. Same deal with Star-Lord and, you know, Shang-Chi. This book right here is super, super dope. I remember I got this from Street Side Anthony Raw. Picked it up from him. It was the second time I had met him in person. It was at the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap. The first time I really ventured into a con put out by the community. That's when I met a lot of people at the first 3 Men in the Basement comic swap that I'm happy to call friends. And I got this from Street Side Anthony along with my Incredible Hulk 102. He gave me a fantastic deal. Basically, I bought 3 books and this was free. Sent it out to get Slab. Came back at 9.4 white pages. First appearance of Rocket Raccoon. This book spiked heavily when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was announced, and then it dropped after the movie, you know, came out and stuff like that. So as it stands right now, this book is worth $267.66. And the final book out of this installment of How Much Is My Slab Collection Worth? A gorgeous Alex Ross cover, and you know I'm a big fan of Alex Ross. Now combine Alex Ross artwork with the Incredible Hulk, and I'm over the moon. This cover right here is absolutely fantastic. This is Immortal Hulk number 20 from 2019. This is the Alex Ross exclusive B. I think you could have only got this off of his website, and this is right here a banger, banger, banger. Homage variant to Incredible Hulk number 1. This is just absolutely absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when you talk about homages, this thing right here is second to none in my opinion. His paint style is fantastic. This is one of the best covers in my collection. Homage or otherwise, it's just fantastic. Alex Ross, you know, could do no harm. I love this cover. When I saw it, I went crazy. I actually got this off of eBay already slabbed up. It did come in with a crack, so I had to send it to CBCS to get reholdered. Came back still a 9.8 white pages. An absolutely fantastic book. And the value on this piece right here, $199. So that's it for this installment of How Much Is My Slab Collection Worth? Let me know down in the comments which of these books is your favorite. Of course, after every installment, we do the total value of these 10 slabs. So what's the total value of these 10 slabs? And that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, consider joining the Link Squad, and as always, most importantly, spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Peace.